No mutual mystification. This is from David Sandler himself. He said that sometimes in the buyer-seller dance, neither party knows what's going to happen next and nobody is leading. If we're concerned about what's going on in the buyer's head, we can ask them. If we don't know what the next step in their buying process is, we can ask that question too. If you're ever confused or you're filling in the blanks and hoping that your buyer is going to do something, that's a cue that we need to ask another question.
When it comes to working with your clients, if a client says to me, if you could just maybe send over a proposal, we'll get back to you in a couple of weeks, I want to understand what that means. Because if I don't, I'm going to end up calling them and being a pest. I'm going to call them at the wrong time and they're going to avoid my call. They're going to go, oh, that's Matt calling. Not ready. Click or delete my voicemail or whatever they're going to do. I become a pest. By understanding what that means, in other words, saying something along the lines of, well, when you say you'll look this over and call in a couple of weeks, I usually interpret that, Mrs. Prospect, as I need to put 15 minutes in your calendar 2 weeks from now where we get on the phone and have a conversation about whether or not we need to proceed. Is that what you meant? And by doing that, or finding any area where I'm in a relationship, business or otherwise, where I'm not sure we're on the same page, instead of assuming, I want to ask, and I want to ask respectfully. But nonetheless, the rule is I'll never leave a meeting not being clear on what's expected. No mutual mystification is the great buzz term for that.
Before Sandler, we would send a customer we might have had a conversation, they agreed to an initial engagement with us. There's a document they need to sign and they need to pay for it, right? So our rep would send them the document to sign and then sit there and wait and wait and wait. It's like, why are we waiting? We didn't tell them that they needed to sign it and send it back to us within 24 hours. We didn't tell them that they needed to pay for it up front. So now when we're chasing them, that's our own fault. Also, when we have long engagements, we need all of leadership to be there. So if we get there and leadership doesn't show up, it's like, oh, did the sales rep forget to tell them that was important? So we just have learned that we can't get mad at them for not calling us back if we didn't set an upfront agreement that said, hey, I'm going to send you this today. You're going to respond to me tomorrow. We have to state clear expectations.
Discuss this rule with your sales team and think about how you can apply it in your sales process. And don't forget to subscribe to Sandler on YouTube for more information, weekly video tips, and to join the discussion in the community. We'll see you over there.